¿Qué tal, amigos de la preparatoria de Benito Juárez Lincoln? Así se llaman, ¿verdad? Bueno, vamos a saludarlos desde aquí, desde la ciudad de McAllen, para decirles que aquí, en esta área, nosotros nos encargamos de decirle en este departamento en español todo lo que acontece aquí en nuestra ciudad. Así que le decimos a los ciudadanos cómo estamos invirtiendo sus impuestos. Esa es la tarea principal que todos tenemos aquí en nuestra ciudad de McAllen. Después, por supuesto, nos paseamos por el área de las emergencias y tenemos que llegar hasta todos sus hogares y, por supuesto, le damos esa información meteorológicamente hablando, vemos los mapas, los estudiamos y les damos las condiciones del tiempo. Muchos de ustedes seguro ya me vieron en la televisión anteriormente, ¿verdad? Bueno, ya saben que esa es mi especialidad y que definitivamente me encanta la presentación del tiempo. Ahora nos vamos a la otra parte y es decirles a ustedes la importancia de mantenerse en la escuela, por supuesto. Tenemos aquí en la ciudad de McAllen esa oportunidad de decirles quédate en la escuela, termina, gradúate y después busca un trabajo, por supuesto, así como el que tenemos nosotros. Tú puedes ser mi sucesor, ¿por qué no, verdad? Bueno, ¿están listos allá? Vamos también a decirles que aquí en la ciudad de McAllen somos muchos los que trabajamos y créalo o no, el 83% de la población que vive aquí en esta área habla español. Por eso la importancia de dominar los dos idiomas. ¿Qué más quieren que les diga? Quédense en la escuela, estudien mucho y por supuesto recuerden que cuando quieran tener información de la ciudad de McAllen, tienen que irse a la computadora. ¿Ven que es importante saber también todo de la tecnología? www.macallen.net les da la información que ustedes quieren. Pero si van a la parte de arriba de la hoja, pueden apretar el Facebook y después se van a la cajita que dice Like It. Ajá, y por supuesto se hacen amigos de nosotros y se mantienen informados de todo lo que hacemos. Y así también, si se van a YouTube, van a poder ver esta entrevista y muchas otras cosas más que nosotros ponemos a través de la red cibernética para que ustedes sepan de nosotros. Y así también Twitter, todo lo que ustedes ya saben, por supuesto, porque son mucho mejor que yo. Claro, por supuesto, ¿verdad? Es por eso que les mando un saludo especial y les recuerdo que quedarse en la escuela y graduarse y hablar dos idiomas es muy importante. Para los que hablan español, felicidades. And you that only speak English, remember, stay in the school. Thank you for watching me. Now, let's keep moving, right? See you later, alligator. Pórtense bien. Gracias. Les informó Carolina Terán.
Hi, my name is Neil Canales, and I work for the City of McAllen. We do media for the City of McAllen. We have a cable TV channel. We're on the internet, several websites. And this is all about communications, the same class that you're in right now. Of course, the microphone, that's one of our tools. The camera that is shooting this, that's another one of the tools that we use. We also use a lot of computers. Editing is done primarily on Mac computers using Final Cut Pro. And of course, the internet is a wonderful tool for us to use to get information out. Also, what? The social networks. People want to know what's happening in their community, what's fun, what's going on, what's it going to cost them, and what they can get out of it. Now, the duties of the Office of Communications here at the City of McAllen, we go out and we cover stories. We go to, let's say, the Office of Public Works. They have a recycling program. We go, we shoot video, we make a story, we explain to everybody how it works, how come they should recycle, what kind of bin they use for it. Why is this blue bin here at my house? Why is this black bin here at my house? Well, this one's for recycling, and this one's for garbage. And by the way, these are the days when they'll pick it up at your house. So what? Life is easier to get by with, easier to understand here in the City of McAllen. So what we do here primarily is we obtain information, we restructure it, we'll do written stories, we'll do talk shows, we'll do live shows. And we put that information out for anybody to see, especially our citizens here in McAllen, but throughout the entire world on the World Wide Web. And you can watch us too, as a matter of fact, on www.macallen.net and see what we do, how we do it, and what you might be doing for your job later on. I'm Neil Canales.
Hello, Juarez Lincoln students. I'm Ray Pedraza, producer reporter for the McAllen Cable Network. I'm here inside the McAllen Mayor's office, his conference room, actually. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my career here at the city of McAllen. As I said, I'm a producer reporter for the McAllen Cable Network, and part of my duties include producing programming for the McAllen Cable Channel, which airs on Time Warner Channel 17.12 if you live in the McAllen area. And we also stream on McAllen.net. And speaking of McAllen.net, that's one of my other duties. I update the news and information on McAllen.net, also handle our social media. Some of my other duties here are assisting with writing news releases that we disseminate out to the local media so that we can get good coverage for the city of McAllen. And I also help out our director organizing news conferences and any other duties that involve our public officials. It's an exciting job. You feel like you're in the know with what's happening here in the city of McAllen and your community, and you feel somewhat like you're making a difference in your community by keeping the people informed. Another big responsibility here at the city of McAllen is keeping people in our city safe. When our city activates its emergency operations center, meaning there's a hurricane or some type of severe weather threat, it's our job to keep people safe by keeping them informed, whether it's flooding issues or maybe a hurricane that's approaching the Gulf, as I said. You want to keep people ahead of the storm, and so it's our job to let them know about street closures, evacuation routes, sandbag locations, or any other pertinent information that our city managers want our community to know about. It's a fun job. If you're considering this career, some of the courses that you should probably really excel in are English and writing. You got to dominate the English language, and you also probably also need to be a good reader and also know a little something about the web, because right now the trend is on the web. We used to be very TV focused here in our department, but now we're more focused on social media because we know that people get their information on the go. Everybody out there has a cell phone, and that's how people are getting their information now. So if we want to get our information out to the citizens of McAllen, we have to tweet it, we have to Facebook it, we put it on our channel, we put it on our website. We put it out there everywhere so that we can make sure that all of our residents are getting it somewhere. And so if you want to choose this career, it's a fun and exciting career. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've worked in radio and television for 20 years. And if you're thinking about a TV career, my advice to you, which is what my advice to me was back in the day, is go and get a job in radio first, because radio teaches you half of it. Radio teaches you how to be confident on a microphone. And once you're confident on a microphone, you'll look a little bit better on TV because you'll actually look like you know what you're talking about. It's a fun career. We've enjoyed having Edric Alvarez here. We hope he teaches you a lot. We hope that you stay in school, and we hope that you do very well in your future. All the best of luck to you. Hey, and by the way, if being on camera is not really your cup of tea, if you maybe want to be behind the camera as a shooter, let me introduce you to our chief photographer, Jose Esqueda. How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm chief photographer for the city of McAllen. I have a small staff of photographers, they're also editors, and it's a fun job.
All right, and what did you have to do to get this job?
Pretty much, you can get a degree on journalism or broadcast, and you can do some camera work.
And you have some pretty extensive experience. You've worked in Austin, you've worked in Laredo. Talk to us about some of the duties that you've had.
Well, when you start as a news photographer, you start in a small market, and then you can advance to a bigger market like Austin, which is fun to do.
And the bigger the market, the more money you make, right?
Yeah.
Hey, and what about the camera gear that you have to carry around? Is that pretty heavy?
It can get heavy, but you get used to it. Of course, we have some smaller cameras, actually Edric like for his class, but it varies depending on the market and depending on the bus, how much you want to spend.
All right, and you have to have a good eye for video and for lighting. What are some of the other skills that come to mind when you're shooting footage?
Well, there's a lot of things you can do because you can also do production besides just doing news. Production entails a lot, working with a lot of people, especially from audio to lighting to almost everything in production.
All right, and after they shoot all of this great footage, they have to edit it and put it together. What are some of the skills they need for that?
For skills, you're gonna need to know how to use a computer, software. It's pretty fun. It's easy. If you like it, you'll have a lot of fun.
All right, and do you make a lot of money? The students at Juarez Lincoln want to know.
Yes and no, it depends. But yeah, it's worth it.
You enjoy your career, and that's the most important thing, right?
That's why I'm still here.
All right, very good. Jose Esqueda, the chief photographer at the McAllen Cable Network at the City of McAllen. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, and once again, thank you guys, and all the best of luck to you.